Build a website you love with Wix. For your words, create your brand, your opportunity, your breakthrough. Feeling a vibe? Run with it. From can't look away to gotta have it. Make every detail yours. Bring out what's hot. Remove what's not. Crystallize it. Instantly set a tone that speaks in your voice to your audience. Keep moving. Your site grows with you. Add solutions that meet you where you are and take you where you want to go. Smooth to make, easy to love.
Join us, where twisted minds unleash twisted fun. Step into an unknown, where horror comes to play. Enter the all-new universe.
Sorry about that. I was trying to save the previous stream, but I couldn't because it ended up crashing. And I also realized that I didn't connect it to YouTube properly, so I'm gonna have to go back after stream to make sure it's in the playlist and the thumbnail's right and it has all the tags and stuff. But yeah, we got a new stream going at the very least. Oh boy. I'm a little nervous. Because I don't know if it's because I got like quite a few tags I can't really get rid of, or if it's just because this is a big document. But like it ended up crashing like the previous stream. What does this mean? Why does Suga have a different name now? Does Monomoku give him a new identity? Anyways, let's continue. 31I 23rd March 2025. Dr. Zenjaku, I have a sponge in my mouth. Dr. Semi, I've always thought they looked edible. Dr. Poku, in your mouth, inside the box? What happened? Dr. Zenjaku, Dr. Khan took off the box and put a sponge in my mouth. Dr. Sami, what? Why? Where are you? Dr. Zenjaku, I'm feeling grand, don't worry about it. You put it back. I'm breathing right as rain and such and such. Dr. Sami, is it the oh god, orthogondrino sponge? He just left it in your mouth and put the box back on? Annoyed. Choking hazard. Very annoyed. Dr. Poku, why did he take the box off? You're making me worried. Dr. Zenjaku, you wanted me to talk. Turns out, no dice. I can only do this throat clicking, buzzing thing. No words. Dr. Sami, I could take it out. Annoying though. Did he sterilize at least? Dr. Zenjaku, nope, he didn't even wear gloves. And then he touched my neck with his bare hands and it burned like an absolute motherfucker. Tatasami, how bad is your neck right now? I think we should air out the box for a bit if your skin is that irritated. It's a pain to sanitize, but if we're already taking it off to get the sponge out, we probably should. Dr. Senjaku, very bad. Dr. Sami, okay, Desu, I'll come get you. Go to the lobby if you can. Dr. Poku, please stay safe and don't get in any trouble. If I can help, let me know. Get out, sponge. Dr. Senjaku, thank you, Dr. Poku. Oh. Well, at least we recovered a bit. I like their trio. Oh no, they're a trio. God, it just hit me that they're a trio. By the way, for dinner, I have steak and salad, just so you guys know. In case you guys are curious. You know, I'm like, ah, they're such a cute trio, and I'm like, wait a minute. It's like that one Office meme. 31J, 20, oh god, 21, oh god, 31J, 23rd March 2025. Dr. Turnasuke, Seki, I don't suppose you have a moment. Dr. Kuranasu, I'm heading out soon. What's up? Dr. Turnasuke, to OMS? Dr. Kuranasu, right. Dr. Turnasuke, then I won't take too much of your time. I just wanted to have a word with you about earlier. I heard there was a bit of an issue when you dropped by psychology earlier. Dr. Kuranasu, right. Do you want notice? Oh, do you want notes? Dr. Turnasuke, yes, please, my dear. Dr. Kuranasu, everything was pretty much normal until I got to psychology. I was kind of tired, but not in the way I thought it was abnormal. I was there for a few minutes, I think, and then felt really, really lightheaded. And everything sort of tilted a bit. My vision started dimming and my ears were buzzing. I had this weird pressure behind my eyes, and then I felt like I was going to throw up. I remember suddenly being really, really sweaty. My heart was beating really, really fast. I felt very out of breath. I remember not being able to focus my eyes, and then I remember feeling kind of unsteady. I don't remember hitting the ground. I woke up disoriented, and I couldn't really remember what had happened or why I was there. They apparently had to give me a slow IV push of methylprednisolone. I couldn't get up for about 15 minutes. Also, that's probably not relevant, but apparently I pissed myself. I actually didn't notice that until Dr. Tori pointed it out. Dr. Turnosuke, very detailed notes. Good boy. And how are you feeling now? Dr. Kurnasu, very off. Fatigue, brain fog, disorientation, agitation. I almost lost it on an intern out of nowhere. Still feeling nauseous. Bit of a headache. Dr. Turnosuke, looks like we're nailing down the time frame for how often you need to be medicated. I wonder if we can't push a tiny bit further. Oh God. Dr. Kuranasu, do we have to? I'm fine with taking regular injections. This entire pushing it thing has been exhausting. Dr. Tsunosuke, I'm afraid it's mandatory. While you might be fine with it, future patients would benefit from spacing out injections. You're paving the way for the future of science. Hooray! Dr. Kuranasu, except the new way doesn't leave you on immunosuppressants forever. They won't need injections. I'm the only one who needs injections. Dr. Tsunosuke, very true. Poor Seki. The unfortunate side effects of being a perfect little failure. Dr. Kuranasu, my mouth tastes like meadow. Dr. Tsunosuke, that's your own fault. I told you it would be wise to keep mints on you. Well, first and foremost, I'd like to praise you for your notes. Very detailed, very helpful. It sounds like it was likely another hemolytic crisis. Okay, so he also has blood issues, I guess. So we'll have to keep an eye on you. Let me know if it worsens. Come back if you start feeling bad again. Secondly, I'm somewhat disappointed in you, unfortunately. Your notes were lovely, but I still do wish wouldn't have collapsed and made a mess of yourself in the middle of psychology. It reflects rather poorly on us. Dr. Kurnasu. Yeah, no, believe me, that wasn't the goal. My wife is gonna wonder why I'm coming home in scrubs. Excited to hear Dr. Yonakura berate my ear off about taking another lab coat, too. Sorry, though. Dr. Tornosuke, I can't possibly stay mad at you. Perhaps we'll look into accommodating your shortcomings as we do with Dr. Nemoto. Though I can't say I prefer it. Dr. Kurnasu, I'd really rather not do that. Dr. Tornosuke, only joking, Seki. I trust you'll do better in the future. Please enjoy your time in OMS. Do keep in mind that if this happens again, we'll have to look into some sort of corrective measures. Dr. Kuranasu, oh god, not the corrective measures. Right, I get that. Sorry. Dr. Tsunosuke, take care now. Do send oh god, Nenekat and Tomomi my regards. Jeez. Fuck, do you think he goes to family dinners or family get-togethers with them? Jesus Christ. The thought of Khan being in everyday normal life after we got pointed out, oh yeah, he works at university, it just fucking horrifies me actually. Mm. 31K, 23rd, time since we last hosted the staff spotlight. Would you be interested in doing another? I don't have much to do until the next mode of implementation. I'm bored from Monomoko's crazy. Aroha 1700. I think that would be nice. Monomoko, very well. Do you have a staff member in mind? Aroha 1700. Is Danake Yuba available? Monomoko, I believe so. Monomoko, Dr. Danake, hello. I am bored and am currently engaging in a fictional replication of the student spotlight. Would you like to be interviewed? Dr. Danake, not particularly. Monomoko, oh, it is only 10 questions. God. Dr. Danake, with all due respect, I don't like you and I don't want to talk to you. Damn. Monomoko, what about 8 questions? Dr. Danake, 3 questions. Monomoko, 5. Dr. Danake, 5 questions and they can't be stupid. Monomoko, understood. Your first question is as follows. Aroha 1700. How many languages can you speak, and what are they? Monomoko, how many languages can you speak, and what are they? Tadanaki, I speak Japanese. I won't read too far into thinking I specifically would speak anything other than Japanese. Japanese and a small amount of English. Monomoko, understood. Your second question is as follows. Aruha 1700. What is your relationship with Dr. Dang? Sorry, what did your doctor. Oh god. What did your relationship with Dr. Dang used to look like? Monomoko, what did your relationship with Dr. Dang used to look like? Dr. Donaghy, a lot different. Dr. Dang is an extremely intelligent scientist and I have nothing but respect for his work. But I'd be lying to you if I told you I didn't find him pitiful. He's not the same person he used to be. He's a lot more he used to be a lot more emotional, very social. I used to be a lot closer with him. I would call him a friend at that point. He used to smile a lot. He's still a friend now, I guess, but being friends with this Gianu is a lot different from being friends with that Gianu. They're different people. He's such a prick now. He's exhausting. But Genki loves him, and he loves Genki. So here we are. Monomoko, I see. Your third question is as follows. Aroha 1700. How do you spend your OMS time? Monomoko, how do you spend your OMS time? Dr. Danaki, you won't be impressed. I spend it doing a whole lot of nothing. I take hot baths and watch movies and order food. I barely ever get OMS time. On the rare occasion I get to leave, I use it to rest. I never get to rest. It's my own opportunity to indulge a bit. I'll visit family sometimes. I wish I could visit them more. But I really, really want to just rest when I have OMS time. The fact of the matter is, I can't just take time off whenever. If I'm not here, problems happen. Dr. Turnisuke is practically holding me hostage. He gets off on it or something. God knows. He's made it very clear that if I leave when I'm not supposed to, he'll make it my problem incredibly quickly. Edited. Monomoko, I see. Your fourth questions are as follows. Shown card. Why do you take care of Genki? Do you feel obligated to because of your part in the experiments even though it's exhausting for you? Monomoko, why do you take care of Dr. Nemoto? Do you feel obligated to do so because your participation in the experiment he was subjected to, regardless of the fact that it is exhausting for you? Dr. Donaghy, what a completely insulting question. It's a massive pet peeve of mine when people assume I'm caring for Dinky out of some sense of pity or obligation. Why would you assume that? He's an extremely respected and accomplished scientist. He's deserving of dignity, and I take care of him because I respect both him and that dignity. I don't understand why I'm always being judged for caring for him while nobody gets judged for neglecting him. So, do you know why I never get OMS time? Because absolutely nobody else is willing to take care of Genki when I'm not around. That's what's pitiful, not me. Everyone always waxes poetic about how hard I have it and how sympathetic they are for me. It's annoying and disgusting. And yet, as sympathetic as they may find me, they never volunteer to fill in for me because they're all talk. I don't know how to care for him. Then learn. I'm a bioengineer. I'm not a Kaigo. I learned. You don't need to be a brain surgeon to stabilize a cup of water. You don't need to be a rocket scientist to give someone a bath. It's so performative. It drives me insane. You work so hard. You do so much. I know I do. You could lighten the load if you weren't such a massive pansy. I'm working with a full lab of adult men and women who don't know how to attach a CPAP or change a diaper. It's genuinely ridiculous. I'm not pitiful. They're pitiful for lacking basic life skills. Dr. Daikihabara, Dr. Higashigaki, and Dr. Kawasaka are the only people here who actually put their money where their mouth is. Ever. Those are the people I respect. Dr. Kawasaka, someone I could talk to. Oh God. Dr. Kawasaka is someone I could talk to about for a long time. Monomoko, noted. Your final questions is as follows. DRA Madiyuki. How do you feel about the kill game? Do you have a favorite student? Monomoko, how do you feel about the killing game? Do you have a favorite student? Dr. Donaki, I have zero interest in the killing game, and I don't feel like speculating and playing favorites over a group of real people that are genuinely dying. I'll play engaged for Genki, but not for you. Monomoko, understood. Thank you for participating in this impromptu mock spotlight. I'll leave you be now. Goodbye. Dr. Donaghy. Bye now, Rabbit. Alright, that's interesting. Nice to see the... It's been a while since we actually had a staff spotlight, huh? Mm. 31K, 23rd March 2025. Monomoko, Dr. Zenjaku. Hello, I'm currently conducting a mock student spotlight to pass the time until I am meant to tend to the students. Would you like to participate as this interview's focus? Dr. Zenjaku. I'm Peachy Keen. I think if we were students, I would be the doctor's favorite. It'll be a good interview. Monomoko, thank you for being cooperative. Instead of being obstinate and impolite, your first questions are as follows. Aroha, 1700. What is your relationship with Semi Fuku Sabaru? Oh god, Sabaro like. Monomoko, what is your relationship with Dr. Semi Fuka Sabaru like? Dr. Zenjaku, Sai? Oh, I love the guy. Sai is great. Very funny guy. My best friend for a long time, even before you showed up. He's so funny. Very unique guy. Picture us like we're gay, except I'm not attracted to him at all. And he would rather die than kiss me. So, like, if two friends were married, my platonic soulmate, I love the guy. When you have a friend like Sai, you need to keep him very close, because any friend that would clean guck out of your sores on your unmentionables is a dedicated friend indeed. I have to put him through hell. What a guy. Monomoko, I see. Your second questions are as follows. Aroha 1700. How is your vision from inside the BMS box? Monomoko, how is your vision from inside the BMS box? Dr. Zenjaku, bad. So bad. My eyes are pretty terrible and they have astigmatism in both eyes as well. So less than ideal. When the box is off, Dr. Semi puts my glasses on. That's when I can see. Some of the guys up in engineering were trying to see if they could replace my screen with a lens of some kind that would account for no glasses, maybe. Science gets better every day. That's what's so exciting about it. The text on my computer is huge, and I still have to lean in pretty close. I get bad migraines for it, God. Monomoko, that is rather unfortunate. Your third questions are as follows. Aroha 1700. How do you used to spend your free time with Dr. Poemu? Monomoko, how did you used to spend your time with Dr. Poku Poemu? Zenjaku, one, at a one time I put a very big ant down the back of her shirt. I do remember that. Dr. Poku is one of my two favorite people in the world. So great and so funny. She gets hurt too much because she's too small and too nice. Makes me want to kill people who take advantage of her. Before we g- before we used to help each other out with cosplay. She's very good at cosplay. Monomoko, I see. Interesting. Your fourth question is as follows. Aroha 1700. What's your favorite place you've been to that you'd love to return to? Monomoko, what is your favorite place that you've been to that you'd love to return to? Dr. Zenjaku, Luxembourg. Oh no. Okay, we're good. I thought the laptops froze again. Sorry. The stream probably just did though. No, stream's still good. Spent summer rambling about Luxembourg, Netherlands, and Belgium back when I was a lot younger. Belgium, you say? Positively lovely it was. Simply beautiful. Couldn't get enough of it. Can't go anywhere now though. not even allowed to leave the lab, so maybe I'll just walk around there online or something. VR headset over the box? WW. God. Manomoko, I see. Your fifth question is as follows. Aroha1700. How do you manage to remain optimistic and positive despite the circumstances? Monomoko, how do you manage to remain optimistic and positive despite the circumstances? Dr. Zenjaku, very good question. I am not optimistic and positive. I am lying about being optimistic and positive. Sometimes I am, I really am positive, I guess. I'm here because I'm passionate about science. Still passionate about science. Still doing science so I can be positive. I went from loving science to becoming science, which was hard, but if I love science, then it's no problem to be science. I'm here because I'm passionate about science. Still passionate about science. I am, oh boy, oh boy. Still doing science, I could still be positive. I went from loving science to becoming science, which was hard, but if I love science, then it's no problem to be science. My body basically is destroyed by science, but there's still lots of learning happening, which makes me very happy. So yes, still optimistic for science. Oh boy. Monomoko, I see. Your sixth question is as follows. Roha1700. Are you fond of Dr. Sammy's repeated use of oke desu? Monomoko, are you fond of Dr. Sammy's oh god, Fukusaburo's Fukusaburo's, sorry, repeated use of oke desu? Dr. Zenjaku, one of his little particular artistic turns, you know how he is. I'm never fond of everything he says because he's got that lisp. Makes the whole thing a bit more lark to listen to. He has a lisp. He mumbles to himself all the time. I think I broke him actually. he he used to get he got so used to talking for the both of us that he can't just sit in silence these days, always saying that kind of stuff. But I like it. I like his voice. Keeps up good chatter. Monomoko, noted. Your seventh question is as follows. Sean O'Card, do you still remember everything that happened to you during the experiment? Monomoko, do you still remember everything that happened to you during the BMS box experiment 2 years ago? Dr. Zenjaku, yep, very much so. Lots of bad dreams still. Hard to find the words for it anymore. Some words are seriously just not there when I look for them these days. It made me a very different person. Yeah, you have a TV for a head now. It was very painful for me, and I don't know, and I don't think a lot of people understand it totally. A lot of people, I think, assume that it's just the pain that's the issue, and that pain is was the worst. Oh God, was is what was the worst part. Not so. The worst part is being subhuman. Cannot kill me. I am subhuman. I can't decide to breathe or sit, eat, or drink. I can't use the lavatory. I can't wash myself. I can't dress myself. I can't use tools. I can't work. The only thing that separates me from a table or chair is that my mind is still intact. It's very tricky because do you ever feel differently about someone than you do about yourself, even if your circumstances are the same? I find that I would never speak the way I speak about myself in regards to someone like Dr. Nemoto because I think he's a very respectable young man. And yet, while I have nothing but respect for him, I don't think my state I serve to be much more than an animal, except that an animal can decide to eat. So I'm more of a rock than maybe Jesus. I think many people haven't had the experience of becoming subhuman. Are you familiar with Kafka? Monomoko, you're referring to Kafka's Metamorphosis. Dr. Senjaku, Gregor Samsa was a sole provider for his family, yes? A very respectable man, a very proud man, very capable. And then he becomes an and then he became an insect that could do nothing but shamble and grunt. A drain on resources that could provide nothing. A burden for his family to take on out of sheer obligation. And the first thing his father thought was, "Oh, now who will provide for the family?" When you are respected for what you do, your worth is what you do. If you can't do anything, you are worth nothing. The sight of him makes his loved ones sick. The scuttles around his around like oh god, he scuttles around like vermin because he has become repulsive, subhuman. Human Humans are not treated as repulsive. God, man, I remember reading this story when I was younger for school. Imagine feeling the feeling of your own blood and kin heaving a sigh of relief when you rot in the ground into the ground one day. Thank God we don't have to care for him anymore. Very good book. You very good at showing that feeling. I'm not sure if my point got across. I'm really truly just rambling away. But I don't think many people truly grasp how that feeling decays your will. You're familiar with Kafka. What about Lovecraft? I'm familiar. Another very interesting case. His father died of syphilis. It moved into his brain and made him go crazy. You see a lot of that fear of unknown madness in the way he writes. There's a very distinct feeling with Lovecraftian brand of horror. Knowledge you're not meant to have when have making you go insane. Sorry, you're explaining Lovecraft to an Eldritch abomination rabbit. Like, God, how could I not find that funny? There's a very distinct feeling with Lovecraft brand of horror. Okay, I read that already. Do. How can you not go crazy when you can remember what it was like to be able to think clearly and now you can't? I remember having the most incredible fantastical ideas. I can't get there anymore. It's like there's a wall. Everything gets jumbled. I want to claw my head open. Monomoko, that's an extremely interesting view on the matter. Your 8 questions are as follows. Aroha 1700. How was working in the biology department before the killing game? Okay. Dr. Zenjaku, ha! Take a guess. Not good. I started working with Dr. Khan basically right away. He's a very brilliant scientist. And he pretty much killed me. So it was bad mostly. Monomoko, noted. Your 9th question is as follows. Roha 1700. Where did you get your unique dialect from? Monomoko, where did you get your unique dialect from? Dr. Zenjaku, old Hollywood cinema. I'm a fan of those types of movies. Think Casablanca, really? His Girl Friday, The Philadelphia Story, love movies. Love a good Hollywood flick from those days. Started picking up the vernacular after bringing on Bogart films like as a teen. N- Binging, sorry. Never quite grew out of it. And then Sai goes and picks it up for me. Even though he hates those movies, he thinks they're the most boring thing in the world. His attention span is just awful. Monomoko, I see. Your final question is as follows. Aroha 1700. Are you comfortable with the people you're attracted to, platonically or romantically? Does your environment right now, the lab, change that in any way? Monomoko, are you comfortable with people you're attracted to, platonically or romantically? Does the lab environment affect that in any way? Dr. Senjaku, now that's an interesting question. never much, never much been a ladies' man myself because I'm never quite sure how people are going to react to what's under the hood. I think it's fascinating, actually. Very valuable science right there, but it's not for everyone. Here's my thing about hard science. Some men have ovaries. Yeah? And if you're not ready for that, then you're probably not a scientist. So I actually think it's better in the lab because if I'm talking to a girl in university, I know she's going to be very surprised and a bit unhappy when we go back to her room and I don't have any balls. Alarming. Oh yeah, because he's an intersex male, right? But when you're wondering lo- with a big old lot of biologists, they go, "Oh, ah, how interesting that you have no balls. I like myself. I think I'm very fascinating. We can rip that from my cold dead hands. What makes a man his confidence? Not the hum of his engine. So I think the lab makes me even more comfortable. I'm very comfortable, except I'm a lot less of a looker. It's a curse. Finally surrounded by interesting people and they can't even see my ugly mug. Not all of them though, eh? Eh? I am certain someone has been showing some real interest lately. Monomoko, is that so? Dr. Senjaku, don't you worry about it. A personal matter. I'll give you somebody else's gossip instead. How does that sound? I hear Dr. Danake and Dr. Kawasaka are having lunch together now that she's upstairs. Oh ho 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 ho! Monomoko, oh my, interesting. Engaging with us, with office gossip, with the fucking rabbit. With the office rabbit, Jesus. Dr. Jinjaku, thank you for participating in this mock spotlight on such short notice. I should add that I quite enjoy talking to you and find your company enjoyable. Dr. Jinjaku, I don't do much. Stop by and hang out for a bit. Monomoko, I may. Goodbye. Alright, thread closed. That was an interesting interaction. 31L 24th March 2025. Dr. Dang. Hey, senpai, sorry, are you the only one still in tonight? Dr. Zajaku. I think just about. Dr. Torinosuke and Dr. Suga are still in, but I'm the only one on shift. Dr. Dang, might need your help. Something's wrong. Dr. Zanjaku, what's up? Dr. Dang? Yeah, sorry. Senpai, definitely something wrong. Chest and head. Dr. Zanjaku. More details, please. I'm on my way. I'm going to wake up Dr. Suga. I'm not going to be able to help you. Dr. Dang. No Suga, please. Ricky Okada irregularly breathing dizziness. Dr. Dang. Burning. Dr. Dang. Going to be sick. What's going on? Dr. Zanjaku. In the elevator on my way. Please do be sick if you have to. I'll be there in a minute. Oh god. What's happening to him? What's happening to Dang? Monomoko. Captions enabled. Live transcription is being recorded. Zanjaku, just keep his head steady. Dr. Dang, can you hear me? He's really warm. Why is he so pale? Dr. Dang, hey, brachiocardia and low BP. Is Dr. Abano not here? Don't tell me we have to wake up Khan. I think we would rather we just kill him. Dr. Dang, do you want me to wake up Khan or do you want me to let you die? Dr. Zanjaku, give me your card. I don't have biology access anymore. I would say I would say shock if he wasn't so warm. Give me ideas. That could be that could be it actually. Dr. Deng, does it hurt? Ah, okay, Desu. Bad idea. Zen, take your card and go get him fentanyl. That's the good stuff. Dr. Deng, update. We think you're in neurogenic shock. Please don't move your head. Did you get hurt at all before we got here? Did anything feel off in your back? In your neck? Okay, Desu, don't try to talk anymore. I'm going to get your BP up. The good news is we need is you get to take a bunch of fentanyl. The bad news is that we may have to get Dr. Turnosuke. God. You'll be back in a minute. Are you going to pass out? Okay, Desu, that's fine. You'll be fine when you wake up. Leave it to me. I have your head steadied. Very no worries, Desu. Your senpai and I will keep an eye on you. He's cooked. He's cooked if we're getting caught. He's so dead. No, dang. Monomoko. Dr. Tadamatsu, sorry for the wait. He's here. Thank you, Muranaga. Dr. Muranaga, you can run off now. We're going to talk for a bit. So, Dr. Semi, welcome to the upstairs. I haven't gotten to speak to you very much. I'd like to consider myself pretty close with most of the psychology department. It's weird that we barely talk. I guess there's not a whole lot of use for internal affairs around here. Yeah? Yeah? Tadamatsu, yeah? I agree. Nevertheless, it's nice to be meeting you now. Let's call it a clean slate. Dr. Tadamatsu Ayoshin, Dr. Sami Sabaru. Thank you for the greeting. Are you gonna put a collar on him? I hear you've been a bit, you've had a busy morning. Things tend to get a bit busier upstairs. Probably a big shift from the basement life, huh? Welcome to the frying pan. It's different. It's fine though. You know, Sammy, it's a shame you've been cooped up in the basement. If I had known what you look like, I think I would have dragged you up here a lot sooner. I didn't realize you were adorable. Look at that baby face. Too cute. Please don't touch my face. Ha. Sorry, that's something you get used to when you've been up here long enough. I can't help myself. It's a compliment. Okay, so pulls out the collar. Ugh, I'm so lucky. This is so even better than getting a whole new staff member. How did the psychology department end up so stuck with so many cute boys? All the girls went to engineering, I guess. I don't know how Hisa works under those conditions. Zero eye candy whatsoever in the department. Anyway, enough rambling. Dr. Semi, tell me about yourself. What do you want to know? Anything, everything. Let me into your fun little world. What do you do? I'm the psychology department's internal affairs representative. I don't do anything else. I'm not interesting. I think you're plenty interesting. Why don't you tell me about the crazy little adventure you had earlier? Oh, someone was dying, so I took him to the medical bay. Now they're okay, Desu. That's good. Was that Chinese guy, right? Den or something? Right. Also, stop touching my tie. You're untucking it. Sorry. Anyway, you said he's alright. Yes, he's fine. Oh god, the autistic. He's autistic. He doesn't know what the. He might know. God, but it's like, fuck. I'm like, God, How many times has he interacted with Tadamatsu? At all. He doesn't know what the fuck's about to happen. Literally, he was in the frying pan before in the basement. Now he's going into the fire. Sorry. Anyway, you said he was alright. Yes, he's fine. That's good. You used to be a biologist, didn't you? I worked in neuroendocrine system biology. Ooh, sounds advanced. Hormones, huh? Tricky field. Makes for an easier transition into psychology, though. How did you end up in this department? You weren't fitting in with biology? Right. Wait here a minute. I'm just calling someone in. Yes, Dr. Tadamatsu? Dr. Morinaga, you're familiar with Dr. Sami. I swear, I barely knew he existed before he came up here. We've spoken once or twice. Nice to have you here, Dr. Sammy. Thank you. It's nice to see you, Desu. Dr. Muranaga here is my personal intern. He's got a lot of experience in the psychology department, so don't be shy if you have a question. Or just come ask me. I would never throw you out of my office. Not with a face that cute. Oh, you're so adorable. Your jawline is so soft. I've asked you not to touch my, please not to touch my face. I know, sorry. You totally get if you were me. Dr. Muranaga, can you give him a tour? Get him settled at a terminal. This isn't our usual department, as I'm sure you know, but we're getting by. Yes, Dr. Tanamatsu. Come with me, Dr. Sammy. Right. God, I'm stressed. I'm stressed. I'm a little worried for Sammy now. God, I'm worried for Zanjaku being back with fucking Khan, and now I'm worried with Sammy being with Tadamatsu. Oh no. Much to worry about, yeah? Um, 31/0/24th, March 2025. Dr. Sammy, do I have a soft jawline? Dr. Zanjaku, it's softer than mine, but my head is a cube. Dr. Poku, it's a lot sharper than it used to be. Dr. Sammy, so it's soft. Don't like that. Dr. Poku, I feel like all three of us have soft jawlines though, don't we? So it's not like you stand out. Dr. Sammy, yes, but you're a girl and Dr. Zanjaku has an overtly effeminate features. Dr. Zanjaku, not going to lie to you and say it's sharp, but there are many men with soft jawlines. If you could pick out a man by the sharpness of his jaw, we wouldn't need to check your balls when you pop out of your mother. Dr. Sammy, two men between three of us and zero balls to tally. Poku, this isn't a work conversation. Oh, I'm scared. No, I'm so scared for this trio. I know it's not the killing game itself, but I love these three so much. They're so fun. Don't hurt them. Like I feel like fucking like Vaughn just has all three of them at fucking gunpoint and bullets loaded with Khan and Tadematsu. Bullshit. It's just like preparing the fire. God. Dr. Sammy, this doesn't usually bother me. I'm off balance because she kept touching my face. I don't like when people touch my face, and I don't like when people who use hand lotion touch my face. It gives me a headache. God. Scrubbing my face right now. Is my jawline really that soft? Dr. Poku. Yeah, yeah. God, I kind of like all of them. I kind of like Figueredo and I like Tsuchijiro a lot. Wish we could see more Tsuchijiro. He just kind of popped off the face of the universe. I do like the doctors a lot. But like if I'm going in terms of like as a group, this group is pretty high up there. I like it when these three interact. Dr. Poku, I really don't think it's any softer than average. You have a sharper jawline than Dr. Suga. Dr. Semi, it's going to bother me all day. I'll grab a surgical mask or something. Need anything, Dr. Zenjaku? Dr. Zenjaku, I'm actually very exhausted being up here. They have me doing a lot of walking around. My lungs are not keeping up. Yeah, I wonder if that's on purpose. Dr. Semi, okay, Desu. Let's head downstairs for a bit and figure you out, Dr. Poku. You can come too. Dr. Poku, okay. Hang in there, Dr. Zenjaku. Breathe, damn you. Alright. 31p, 24th March 2025. Captions enabled. Live transcription is being recorded. Well. You're not usually in at this hour. Early morning or late night. Ahaha. Early morning. Thought I'd come in a little early today since there'd be so many big changes going on. Thought they might need some extra help. Coffee? Sure. Might pick me up a bit. Here, it's just Black. Is he asleep? Pretty sure he's awake. Genki, you awake? I'm awake. I'm just putting my head down. It's been a long day. He's not feeling well. We haven't really slept. Con, I swear to fucking God. Con, if I fucking trace this back to you, if you somehow, like, I don't know, somehow been fucking with Den. If you've been fucking, oh God, Dang. If you've been, who was just passing out before? Dang, yeah. If you've been fucking with Dang and fucking Nemato somehow because you're upset that Yanakura fucking killed Tanabe, I swear to God, why couldn't you have just targeted Yanakura? Sorry, I'm back. I'm back in. It's been a long night. He's not feeling well. We haven't really slept. Oh, shuck. Oh, that sucks. Not feeling stellar, Dr. Nemato. My stomach hurts. That's too bad. You know, my Momoyo gets stomach aches all the time. Heat usually helps. Also, maybe try the bathroom? I did a million times. Yeah, no fun. That's no fun. Good luck, Dr. Nemato. You're a tough guy. I'm sure you'll be feeling good again soon. Good enough to get some sleep, hopefully. Thanks, guy. No worries. Wanna put her there? Yeah. Not what he sees in you. He likes you, though. Downey, I'm gonna go get my heat up thing and come back. You're alright to walk there and back? Yeah, my knees don't really hurt today. Just my stomach does. I'll be back in a sec. So you've been up all night? Yeah, I was worried he'd fall asleep without a CPAP on. Jeez, you're a lot stronger than I am, you. Quiet, quiet break room like this. I'd be out like a light. Believe me, I'm struggling. The second I get him in bed, I'm out. Don't care if it's noon. If Hisa has a problem with it, she can cry into her pillow. Ah, come on, Hisa's nice. She won't mind. Too nice. Oh God. Hold on. Okay. Lost track. Too nice. She'd probably bring me a pillow and plug in a heated blanket for me. Leave me a glass of water in case I wake up in the middle of the night. I fell asleep at my desk once while I was on shift with her. She woke me up to have me take my contacts out and then practically tucked me in. She's a sweetheart. You wear contacts? Oh yeah, definitely. Blind as a bat or a mole or whatever animal's blind. A jellyfish or something? Huh, I have no idea. I'm trying to picture you with glasses. I don't look like a dork. I look I look like one of those tech dads that work in IT or something. I seriously had no idea. I'm like 2 feet from your face and I still didn't spot them. Well, maybe since it's just you and me, we could see how close you can get before you spot them. Genki's coming back any minute now. He is shooting his shot. They're shooting their shot. Sorry. She's shooting their shot. They're shooting their shot. God damn. We're fine. We're fine. I got quick reflexes. You're so funny. I get that. Hey, Donnie, stop kissing. Microwave this for me. Welcome back. Dr. Nemato, want me to get you set up on the couch? Sitting at the table probably isn't helping much. You might be better off lying down. If I lie down, I'm gonna fall asleep. That's fine. I can grab your stuff. I want to make sure you and Danny don't have to stay up all night. It'll make your head hurt. Yeah, okay. Perfect. Wait here. Be back in a sec. 31Q, 25th March 2025. Dr. Kawasaka. Hey, Dr. Nemato. Feeling any better? Dr. Nemato. Not really better, but I took the pill so soon probably. Dr. Kawasaka. Hopefully that helps. You're a toughie. You'll get through it. You'll get through it. So, Bud, I actually had a question for you, if you don't mind. Dr. Nemato. Dr. Nemato, am I please allowed to kiss Tawny? Yeah, sure. Dr. Kawasaka. Something along those lines. A bit different though. See, Donnie hasn't had very much OMS time for a while now. I wanted to take her somewhere nice, get her out of the lab for a bit. I wanted to ask if you had any ideas. Any stuff she might want to do or eat or see. Dr. Nemato. Oh, ha ha ha, you dog. Donnie likes staying at home to eat umbayo shrimp kind. So she likes doing that and probably doesn't want to hang out with you, sorry. Why are you asking me, not Donnie, where Donnie likes to go? Haha, stupid. Dr. Kosaka. Because I wanted to be a bit of a surprise. Don't mention it to her, okay? What else does she like doing? Dr. Nemato. She likes to drink beer and put money on horses. Dr. Kosaka. You think she would judge me if I was drinking non-alcoholic beer? Dr. Nemato. No, probably. She would like that. Uh, Horses gambling isn't a real date, I think, though. Dr. Kawasaka. Hey, if she likes it, I have no problems. I just want to see her having some fun. She's got a nice smile. Dr. Nemato, you are disgusting. Gross, gross, blag. Stop looking at her smile. Look at her giant chest. Are you stupid? Nemato! Don't pick her up on a motorcycle. She hates them. Don't bring her the flowers. She hates having them in her house. They go bad. Bring her yogurt drink and chocolate. She likes chocolate. You stupid, don't dress like an idiot. Nice shirt. Dr. Kosaka, that's a lot of good advice. I think I might have a nice shirt. Or I could buy a nice shirt. I could do all that. Thank you. One more question. You're okay with me taking Danny out for a bit, right? I wouldn't just be leaving you out to dry. I'd like else to help you out. But would that be okay? Dr. Nemato. Uh, who? Dr. Kawasaka. Would you be fine with Dr. Dakihabara? The guy with the orangish hair? Dr. Nemato. Oh, I love that guy. Yeah, sure. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. It's kind of. God, sorry. Yeah, it's kind of going to be a guy's night, I think. So don't be surprised if it gets crazy. Dr. Kawasaka. Well, now you've got me jealous. Maybe I'll stay in. Dr. Namato. What? No. Dr. Kawasaka. Just messing with you a bit. No worries. Thanks for the tips. You're really a bright guy, Dr. Namato. Good luck with that stomachache. Feel better soon. Dr. Namato. Yeah, thanks. Bye, you. 31R. 25th, March 2025. Dr. Tornosuke, how many pages are we at? I want to see if we can get to 50 before the end of the stream at the very least. I want to get through like 100 pages of this. Dr. Tornosuke, Dr. Deng is leaving the medical bay already. Dr. Kuranasu just signed out. Dr. Tornosuke, why? Dr. Kuranasu, he said he's feeling better. We didn't have a good enough excuse to stop him. Dr. Tornosuke, did we figure out what was wrong with him? Dr. Kuranosuke, neurogenic shock. Unchecked damage to the brachial plexus from a prior procedure that extracted some exasperated by something recent. Dr. Tornosuke, something recent? How did he manage to strain himself sitting at a desk all day? Dr. Kuranasu, he couldn't have. There's something he's not telling us. Dr. Tornosuke, undeniably. Find out what it is. If Dr. Deng won't elaborate, talk to Loverboy. I don't appreciate my own biologist keeping secrets from me. Besides, I'm his primary physician. He really should share these things with me. Dr. Kuranasu, I'll see what I can do. But for the record, Dr. Deng doesn't like me. He's not going to talk to me. He literally spat on my face before. Dr. Torinosuke, you did deserve it? Did you deserve it? Dr. Kuranasu, absolutely, but it was still rude. I'm his superior. Dr. Torinosuke, what is it with the imports and spitting at people? Perhaps it's a common trait of the uncultured. Alright, yep. Dr. Kuranasu, I could talk to him, but don't expect it to go anywhere. I had better luck with Dr. Nimato, but I doubt he'd even know. I don't think they talk anymore, do they? Dr. Tornosuke, do what you can. If there's no success, we'll go from there. Dr. Kuranasu, Roger. Okay. 31S, 25th, March 2025. Dr. Deng, Sensei. Just wanted to shoot you a quick thanks for making sure I didn't die and stuff. Sorry for putting you out like that. Dr. Zenjaku. All good now? Peachy keen and whatnot. Heart still beating? Dr. Deng, just checked out. Gonna take it easy for a bit. Dr. Zenjaku. Checked out? Sorry, you're checked out? Less than a day later, you're checked out? Are you an idiot? Go back! Dr. Deng. It's not like I'm going back to anything strenuous. I'm sitting at a desk. Dr. Zenjaku. Notoriously not grand for your spine. You need to rest at a hospital. You need treatment. You can't just ignore this. You will seriously regret doing that, and I will regret letting you do that when I'm burying you. I'm looking at your chart right now. What did you do? Dr. Deng, I didn't do anything. It just happened. Dr. Zenjaku, not true. What did you do? Or what happened? Dr. Deng, not worth talking about, senpai. Dr. Zenjaku, something that would get you in trouble or something that would get someone else in trouble. Dr. Deng, someone else. Dr. Zenjaku, Dr. Nemato, he hits sometimes? Dr. Deng, I'd be scared if he could hit me that hard. No. Senpai, seriously, you don't have to know the grit. I was helping someone run an errand out on the mountain and I hurt myself. That's all it is. Dr. Zenjaku, out on the mountain? Okay, if Khan doesn't know, then I don't know who. Dr. Poku? Dr. Deng, Senpai, seriously, drop it. Is it related to Poku then? Dr. Zenjaku, oh dang, you didn't. Dr. Deng, you're right, I didn't. Nobody did anything at all, so drop it. Dr. Zenjaku, right. Oh god, did they check the body? Thread moved. Dr. Zenjaku, are you out of your gourd? Dr. Poku, I'm sorry. I had no idea what I was thinking. I didn't know what came over me. I'm sorry. I don't know when I heard what happened. Something just came over me. I'm sorry. I knew she was out on the mountain or something. Just came over me. Dr. Saimi, wait, what did you do? Dr. Zenjaku, genuinely, what did you do? Dr. Poku, okay, so, firstly, you're not allowed to get mad, but I found out they dumped Dr. Tanabe in the woods and something came over me and I didn't know what it was. And I had to go find her to, I don't know, make sure she was dead or something? Or talk to her or something. I don't know. And it was in the middle of the night, and I didn't want to go alone, and I was nervous, and Dr. Ding came with me, and we were out on the mountain for like an hour looking for her. And when we found her, and she was all messed up, she wasn't right. It wasn't what they said about the MRI machine. I don't know what it was. Her body wasn't right. It was messed up. So it was messed up. It was so messed up. God. They must have seen everything that Khan did to her, and then Yanakura shooting her in the head. And I saw her face all dead, and I don't know. I don't know. I didn't think I was angry anymore, but something just kind of snapped or something. I don't know. And I think I might have gone a little crazy, and I might have yelled at a dead body in the woods for half an hour, and I might have roughed it up a little bit. But I don't know why. I'm really, really sorry. Dr. Sammy, oh, Dr. Poku, it was not revenge. I did not want revenge. I think I freaked Dr. Deng out. Dr. Zenjaku, well, he didn't sell you out when I was badgering him, so he still must think you're a stand-up girl. Dr. Sammy, he probably thinks you're a lunatic because that's what I think. But also, this is a good development for your character, so it's okay to sue. Dr. Poku, he microwaved leftover noodles for me while I was bawling my eyes out, and he got me a blanket. You did a good job with him, Hibari. Dr. Zenjaku, that's a good lad. Anyway, just needed to know what was going on so I could force him back to bed. Dr. Poku, he slept and I felt really bad about it. It was raining. Dr. Semi, why is it always raining when thematically appropriate things are happening? Dr. Zenjaku, thank you! 31T, 26th March 2025. Banamoko, captions enabled. Live transcription is being recorded. Hey, sorry, I know this is a weird time to call. It's the only time I could get away for a minute. How are you? Oh, is he talking to his wife? Yeah, sorry, I'm fine, just tired. It's been kind of a hectic morning. A bit. It's just a headache, though. I'll be okay. I think I just slept weird. You feeling okay, though? Everything good? You're resting? Don't tell me you're up running errands. I know, I'm sorry. I just get protective. Make sure you're resting. He's fine. You know how he is. He's busy with some other stuff right now. So I'm just sort of doing my own thing. Did Tomomi get off to school okay? Good. How are things with that Mayu girl? Are they still friends? Figures. I have no idea why she likes hanging out with her. What even happened to Kime? Kime was a good friend. Or Kanade. I like Kanade. That's a cursed name for me now. Yeah, I guess so. What about you? What are you up to today? Just don't strain yourself, okay? You don't need to do much. Oh, also, give me a puzzle update. Hey, that's progress. You're so fast with those things. I feel like I'm terrible at them. It's embarrassing. I'll definitely be home for the weekend, at least. For sure. Sorry I've been pulling so many overnights lately. There's been some stuff going on. Yeah, no, I have no idea. I'm just sort of doing what I can right now. Haven't been feeling great this week, so it's honestly kind of wearing me down a bit. I'm going to see if I could get next week off completely, but don't get excited. Yeah, the pharmacy's been kind of jerking me around. That's all it is. Just feeling kind of run ragged. Oh, believe me, he's been real fun lately. Something with his ex-wife. I don't know. You know how he gets. Right. I should. Okay, so they do know Khan. God, those dinners must be fucking awkward. Right, I should probably let you go again. Sorry for the weird time. Hope I didn't interrupt anything. Oh yeah? Anything good? I don't know how you keep up with those shows. I feel like everyone looks exactly the same. How do you remember all their names? There's no way they even get married at the end, right? I don't buy it. Nobody goes through months or years of applying and casting because they are generally think they're gonna fall in real actual love with some other bozo who wants to go through months or years of applying and casting. What are the odds? It's a popularity contest. Right, sorry. I still think it's corny though. That's not how you find someone to marry. Just go outside and talk to people. Or skip class and hit on a cute girl with your friends pressured you into talking to. God. I mean, in fairness, it worked. I love you. I'll text you later, okay? Right. Love you. Bye bye. Ah, that's sweet. You're a good dad. Yeah, sure. Good dads come home. I'm a deadbeat. Pass me one. I don't know how they expect us married people to pull off these hours. I've been fighting with Aran for like a week now. He's right. I'm in too much. God, where did he get these? A dumpster? It's a cigarette. Don't be a princess. Hmm, light. I feel like Dr. Higashigaki gets off. Is there supposed to be a second person here or what? Or is he just talking to himself? I feel like Dr. Higashigaki gets so much time off. I guess that's the benefit of being a department head. So much freedom. I don't get why Dr. Khan and Dr. Tanamatsu don't leave more often. Because they love it here? I just want to get as much OMS time as I can before it's too late. I don't like where negotiations are going right now. You think we're really giving up the lab, huh? I think it's stupid, but I don't see things changing. God, that Yanakura pisses me the hell off sometimes. She's so insanely stubborn. Yeah, there's no point in talking to her. She's a robot. True. Think it's stupid, but I don't see things changing. God, that. Oh, sorry. I don't know where she expects us to go. We need equipment. We can't just abandon the place and run off nearby. That's so stupid. Maybe we should just shut the whole thing down. That'd be nice. I wouldn't complain. Nah, I'd take that. I thought you were all gung ho about the whole killing game thing. I'm also pretty gung ho about my husband not leaving me. It's really getting that bad, huh? I don't know. I don't know how he's feeling when he doesn't talk to me. I can't blame him for being pissed. I'm never home. You might as well be single. So go home, you idiot. We have two supervisors. Take more time off. Work on your priorities. I should. We should do something again. You think Nene would want to do another dinner? Oh, she loves you guys. I'm sure she would. Give us some time. Give us a time and a place. Give me some time to work on Iran. If we make it, I'll shoot you a text. At least you won't have to divvy up assets. Clear spot on your couch for me. Not a chance in hell. Later, Seki. Later. Yeah, there's a second person here. Why are they both green? Why are they both Seki colors? 31U, 26th March 2025. Dr. Yanakura, need a word with you. Do you think I'll go away if you just ignore me? Con. Dr. Turnisuke, well, I did think that, yes, but apparently I was wrong. What would you like to hound me for now? Dr. Yanakura, you've been reported. Dr. Turnisuke, pardon? What do you mean I've been reported? Who reported me? Dr. Yanakura, you know I can't disclose that. Dr. Turnisuke, this is ridiculous. I've done nothing to anyone here in the past week. Tell me what I'm being reported for. Dr. Yanakura, a distinctly anonymous party from Internal Affairs reported an incident in which you tampered with an employee's medical equipment and harassed them. Dr. Turnisuke, Zenjaku, that incoherent idiot? Are you serious? You're taking a report against your head biologist from a man who can't even tie his own shoes or wipe his own ass? Are you insane? Dr. Yanakura, Khan, you're starting to seriously piss me off with this shit. This is a massive distraction from what we're supposed to be doing. You don't do anything. Do you do anything, Yanakura? Genuinely, do you do anything? Do you do anything anymore? Do you even remember what we're supposed to be doing? Dr. Turnisuke, I've done absolutely nothing wrong. I'll accept your scolding for anything else, but this is absolutely absurd. I did nothing to him. His medical equipment belongs to me. I'm welcome to do whatever I'd like with it. He belongs to this department. I am afflicted absolutely zero harm on him. I temporarily removed his equipment for medical reasons. How can I be scolded for that? Dr. Yanakura, unless you have the documentation to prove that it was medical, I have to take the report at face value. Dr. Turnisuke, Haruka, he's been up here for a couple of days, and he's already filing reports against me. There's no circumstance under which I could be expected to work like this. Dr. Yanakura, then go home. We don't need you for the next motive. Dr. Turnisuke, so you'd rather have a completely invalid wandering around my office than have me leading it? Dr. Yanakura, do you seriously think this is just about the one report? Con, your department has been completely buried in the shitter lately. What the hell have you even been doing? You have multiple doctors being rushed to the medical bay under emergency circumstances. You're fighting with supervisors. You're harassing interns that don't belong to you. You're barely keeping Seki on his feet and breathing. Not to mention Tanabe. I don't know what the hell has gone into you, but you're not pulling your weight. I have you here because I know you have the authority to hold down your position. Why aren't you doing it? Tell me what the hell is going on? Dr. Toranazuke, nothing is going on. It's a compounding effect of you giving me purely idiots to work with and expecting me to play goddamn god with them. Dr. Unicorn, Khan, I'm not playing around anymore. Tell me or it's your ass. Is this about Tanabe? Don't tell me you're still upset about that. Dr. Toranosuke, I assure you that I couldn't care less. Dr. Yanakura, I don't believe you. Look, I don't care enough to pry, but whatever is going on, stop it. You think you can't work like this? I can't work like this. Do your damn job. Do you do work? You're good at rationalizing and com, God, compartmentalizing, rationalizing, rational, God, compartmentalizing. Sorry, words I can't pronounce right now. Com, compartmentalizing. I just need to slow down sometimes. Rationalize me shooting your idiot wife in the head, and compartmentalize whatever the hell oh God, compartmentalize whatever the hell you've been so worked up about in regards to me shooting your idiot wife in the head. Dr. Turnisuke, it wasn't your right. Dr. Yonikura, I don't give a shit. Get over it. It's like you don't even want to hear yourself. Why would you care who the hell shoots her? She's dead. Isn't that what you wanted? Dr. Turnisuke, I was already doing things the way I wanted them done. You were over the line. Dr. Yonikura, you're not mad because you didn't get to kill her. You're mad because she's dead. You weren't going to kill her, so shut the hell up about it. Dr. Tsunosuke, I was absolutely going to kill her. Dr. Yanakura, you were so completely out of it when I shot her that you asked me to fucking kill you. What the hell were you thinking? You weren't going to kill her. You weren't ever going to kill her. You were just going to keep dragging it out. You know you were. Dr. Tsunosuke, just leave it be. Dr. Yanakura, oh my god, you're kidding. Were you still in love with her? Are you an idiot? Ugh. Dr. Tsunosuke, absolutely not. Don't even insinuate such a thing. Dr. Yanakura, you were. You were in love with her. Dr. Tsunosuke, I was not still in love with her. I was not that it was not love. Yanakura, fine. Then let me specify. You're obsessed with her because you're a fucking moron who can't stand on his own 2 feet and gains absolutely everything he has from sucking the blood out of everyone around him like a wriggling putrid leech. Well, guess what? I freed you. She's dead. You're welcome. You're mad because she ruined you or whatever. Am I getting that right? I didn't manage to catch your entire crazed monologue from the hallway. You see the hypocrisy in that, right? How are you any better than she is? You're not. Are you blaming her for that? For making you that way? There's a reason. There's a reason the world isn't just perpetually stuffed to the gills with cockroaches like yourself. Hurt people hurt people. Such a crock of bullshit. You hurt people because you like hurting people, not because anyone hurt you. God, you really do piss me off. You're the perfect scientist until it comes to the stupidest things. Tanabe? Tanabe? Seriously? That's what you're willing to cry over? What are you willing to be killed over? It's because you can't deal with anything that makes the incredible Dr. Khan feel small. Dr. Tsunosuke, where do you get off acting like none of this concerns you? I can leave any time I want to, and you'd be left with fucking nothing. Dr. Yanakura, then leave, you divering asshole. Go find some other project that'll let you cut open and rape your own team. Find one. Fetch. Jesus. Yanakura said you are aware, and you're just letting him do it. Alright, Yanakura is a fucking awful leader. Khan, generally, what the hell has gotten into you? Where is this coming from? Dr. Tsunosuke, I can't stop thinking about her. I can't focus on anything else. I'm losing my senses. Yanakura, why? Seriously, why? I can't understand it. Dr. Tsunosuke, I don't know. I don't know. It's incredibly frustrating. I haven't been sleeping, I haven't been eating, I have no idea how she managed to burrow so deeply into my head. Tell me what to do. Dr. Yanakura, I'm going to. Go home. Seriously, get off the mountain and don't come back until you've got yourself sorted out. Dr. Tsunosuke, right. Now go get my things. (31V) 27th March 2025. Dr. Kuranasu, you suspended him? Dr. Yanakura, I didn't suspend him. He went home willingly. Dr. Kuranasu, you sent him home. Dr. Yanakura, he asked me to. I thought it was a good decision. I still think it's a good decision. Dr. Kuranasu, over Dr. Zenjaku? Dr. Yanakura, what the hell? With all due respect, he's literally non-compos mentis. Why the hell are we taking his reports? Dr. Yanakura, his reports were hers report was very coherent actually. It was a perfectly valid report, and it was backed with testimony from Dr. Sami, who examined the affected equipment and confirmed the statement. Dr. Kuranasu, these have never mattered before. Why are they mattering now? He didn't do anything. He's Dr. Zenjaku's physician. Dr. Yanakura, as I said, he went home of his own volition. I didn't suspend him. Why are you being so aggressive with me? Dr. Kuranasu, because this is ridiculous. Dr. Yanakura, then take that up with him. Again, I didn't suspend him. He went home willingly. You should be happy. That means you get time off. You should be packing up and heading home right now. Dr. Kuranasu, there's no way he went home willingly. Dr. Yanakura, I promise you he did. He asked me what he should do. I told him he should go home, and he agreed to it. Left without issue. Dr. Kuranasu, does that sound like him at all? There's no way he did that. Ooh. Dr. Yanakura, maybe you don't know him as well as you think. You left over Dr. Tanabe. It had nothing to do with the report. Dr. Kuranasu, what? What are you talking about? You didn't care about Dr. Tanabe. Dr. Yanakura, Okay, now you're being an idiot on purpose. He cares about Dr. Tanabe a whole lot more than he cares about you. Get your head out your ass. Jesus. God damn it. Why is it that Yanakura, when she fucking finally acts like a decent leader and puts her foot down, she comes across as semi-competent? He was barely holding himself together when I talked to him. He completely lost over Dr. Tanabe. Sorry if that makes you feel like an afterthought. Maybe you forgot that you're married to a woman with a child? I'm getting fed up with this. You should be glad that he's gone for a couple of weeks. The fact that you aren't is disturbing. There's something seriously wrong with you. Are you done crying yet? Jesus. Dr. Kuranasu, I'm starting to take serious issue with your leadership decisions. Only now? Dr. Yanakura, good thing that you're just a lab assistant then. Otherwise, I'd have to give a damn. Dr. Kuranasu, yeah, I'm a lab assistant. Tell me how the hell you want me to do my job when you completely give up the entire lab. Dr. Yanakura, sorry, maybe I'm missing something about your job description. I thought you could take it up the ass in any old break room. Is this the only lab? Dr. Kuranasu, what the hell is wrong with your head? Dr. Yonikura, stop bitching, stop whining. Either do your job or go home. Okay. 31W, 27th March 2025. Dr. Muranaga, what's happening? Dr. Figueredo, absolutely no idea. I'm not paying attention. Dr. Muranaga, do we go check it out? Dr. Figueredo, I'm not going out there. Have fun. Dr. Muranaga, well, I'm not going out there if you're not going out there. I'll just listen. Dr. Figueredo, don't tell me that's Dr. Kuronasio again. Seriously? Dr. Muranaga, I am actually not really surprised. He's been acting really, really weird lately. He passed out in our temp department the other day. He's been kind of in a daze, I think. Also, Dr. Teranosuke got suspended, I think, so he's probably kind of worked up. Maybe I should go out there. Dr. Figueredo, he'll kick your ass. Dr. Morinaga, who is he arguing with? I can't even tell. Dr. Figueredo, it almost sounds like Mikuma OG, but there's no way. Dr. Morinaga, I'm going to peek. Oh my god, it's actually Dr. Kawasaka. Why is he fighting with Dr. Kawasaka? Dr. Figueredo, hold on, going out there. Dr. Morinaga, please be safe. I do like the click thing when I see these fucking shits. 31X. God, we're on X? 27th, March 2025. A lot happened on day fucking 31 in Staffside. Holy shit. Monomoko. Captions enabled. Live transcription is being recorded. Ow. Oh, hey, you went out too long. Here, easy. Don't touch me. Nah, let me help you. Here. What the hell happened? Not really sure. You were really mad at me and then you collapsed. And so I went and got your meds and let you hang out on the couch for a bit. We're upstairs now. Upstairs? Why are we upstairs? Wasn't too far. Figured you'd appreciate a bit of privacy. It kind of seemed like you weren't doing super well. Why was I mad at you? Because I wouldn't let you pick a fight with Dr. Zenjaku? God, right. He got con suspended. That makes more sense. You holding up okay? I'm fine. Why are you still here? Just making sure you're okay before I run off. You're still looking a bit unsteady, big guy. Might be sick. Trash can's right next to you. Glasses are on the table. If con's off, are you going home? No, staying. What? Why? Go see your wife. I can't. But why though? Because I'm going to die if I go home for an entire 2 weeks of lab time. Dr. Khan pushed my medication back and I then went home. I'd be gone for like a month. I'd die. And you can't just keep taking the shot I just gave you? No, it only works for a bit and it's making me sick as all hell. God, he's so fucked then. Well, are you gonna survive 2 weeks lab time without him here? Like, should we be worried? You shouldn't be worried about anything, because none of this involves you. What? Who cares? If you're going to die, I'm worried if anyone's going to die. Oh, God. I'm worried. If anyone was going to die, I'd be worried. You have the keys to his office, don't you? Can you just get whatever you need? I can't go in his office when he's not around. Dr. Kuranasu, with all due respect, you're going to die. These are his keys, right? Give me those. Ow, Christ, god damn it. Just rest here, okay? I'll be back in a few minutes. Don't go into his damn office. What are you doing? Grabbing something from the vending machine. Be back in a few. Kosaka lied. Ron Y. 31Y, 27th, March 2025. I'm already all out of water. But I don't want to get up. I want to focus. I want to focus for at least until we hit 7 o'clock. Dr. Urta, go. Dr. Kishibe, Saso. Wait. So. Dr. Urta, Dr. Tanabe. Dr. Kishibe, right. Very unfortunate. Seems like a weird mistake for a biologist not to show that bringing metal into an MRI machine was a bad idea. But stuff happens, I guess. Dr. Urta, right. Stuff happens. Very unfortunate. Dr. Kishibe, it's on your mind, I'm guessing? Dr. Urta, shouldn't be. Stuff happens. Dr. Kishibe, mistakes happen. She wasn't the careful type. Not where it counted anyway. Dr. Urta, no, she had the habit of pretending the cracks weren't there. Eventually you'd fall through one. If you do that enough. Dr. Kishibe, that's one way to say it. She didn't have anyone, you know. Not really. Dr. Urta, that part doesn't surprise me. Dr. Kishibe, it's funny. You spend all that time climbing the tower just to die at the bottom of it. Alone. Dr. Urta, she wasn't the first. She won't be the last. The building's full of lonely people who think they're important. Dr. Kishibe, you think anyone cried? Dr. Urta, no, but someone probably watched. People like that always have an audience. Until they don't. Dr. Kishibe, you think she deserved it? Dr. Urta, I don't think it matters. I think the MRI machine didn't carry her away. It didn't just spit her out. It didn't spit her out, did it? It doesn't really matter. Dr. Kishibe, I guess it doesn't matter. Dr. Urta, and yet weirdly enough my arm still hurts. Dr. Kishibe, do you remember Dr. Carino? Oh yeah, now I remember. She was the one who did the experiment on Dr. Urta, right? Dr. Urta, a bit. Our timelines don't really overlap. Dr. Kishibe, did you know they found pieces of her jaw in the fluid tank? Dr. Urta, no, when was that? Dr. Kishibe, a couple of weeks after she died. Dr. Urta, sheesh, they can never clean up after themselves. Dr. Kishibe, I think that's the one that bothers me the most. I know there's Ochai, but there's Itoki, but something about Kareno just leaves me feeling kind of nauseous. Dr. Erita, how nice that Dr. Tanabe picked up the slack. Such an underrepresentation of us girls in Dr. Turnosuke and Dr. Tadamatsu's work. Dr. Kishibe, it's because Dr. Tadamatsu is obsessed with boys, and Dr. Turnosuke is, well, obsessed with boys too? I'm not sure. Dr. Erita, Dr. Tadamatsu is obsessed with boys. Dr. Turnosuke hates women. Different paths to the same end. Dr. Kishibe. Well, then, I guess I'm glad Dr. Tanabe respects me enough as a scientist to gauge me open. Sorry, gauge me open. Sorry, I got distracted to like imagine because like my brain just went imagine being so sexist that you turn gay. I don't know why. Hearing this just made my brain go, Khan being so sexist he turns gay. When it's not even that true. Because he has an ex-wife. Well, semi-true. It's complicated. Dr. Erita, it's very complicated actually, considering that his sister abused him, and then Tanabe also abused him, so, well, groomed and abused him. So maybe that could be where his hatred for women comes from, maybe? It could have also just come from his, like, just being more of a traditionalist. Who knows? Maybe it's both of them stacking on top of each other. Dr. Erita, I'd almost rather be picked on by Dr. Tanamatsu, at least. Oh, at least then, I'd get a nice expensive collar and a nice fancy crate with soft bedding. Did I'm sorry. Did Okazaki fucking get the fucking crate, the dog crate shit from Tadamatsu then? Even Dr. Turnosuke gets anesthetic. I respected Dr. Carino a lot. It doesn't feel good to think about. I remember the experiment logs, observing live cellular dissolution in high functioning consciousness. She wanted to be, she wanted to watch, understand what was happening to them. I spent hours poring over that log and over Coreno's journals, trying to make sense of why I was being picked. I am still here. I'm still me. I'm not an item. She knew. Even then, she knew her fingers started going soft. She still knew who she was. Dr. Kishibe. Whew. Got a little off track there. The MRI machine. Unfortunate. Dr. Erita. Right. Unfortunate. Dr. Kishibe. We should have lunch or something. Celebrate the burning of the witch. Dr. Erita. I'll meet you in the break room. This one feels like a long one. Yeah, this one's a long one. This might be the last one. Oh my god, are you fucking serious? How many is left? Okay, like 3 more threads. Let's see if we can get through 3 more threads to day 32 before 7 o'clock. If not, fuck. 31Z, 27th March 2025. Woolbrave. There are several people who have been allowed to run their own experiments throughout their time in KFTI. Rosette, excuse me, I have a complaint. Woolbrave, what is it? Rosette, I don't think Storyteller can explain this properly. We need actual facts, verified info. It gets way too confusing when you do it. Young boy A, young girl B, Dr. C, nobody knows what you're talking about. If we're talking about someone's tragic backstory, whatever, but we're talking about science now. If something in this lab, if something happened in this lab, it needs to be factual. We need an archivist. Wilbrave, you've been told that the archivist cannot revive. Rosette, no, I've been told that the innocents cannot revive. So just them back with no innocence. I want them to be revived. Blanc, is that really a good idea? Though? Perline, hey, speaking of, don't we have an obfuscator if we're bringing in an archivist? Don't we need an obfuscator if we're bringing in an archivist? Wilbrave, a storyteller fills both roles. Rosette, yeah, but Rita doesn't want flowery language covering up actual stuff that happened. Wilbrave, Rita isn't real. Perline, Rita is absolutely real. Blanc, Rita is definitely real. Wilbrave, ah, so this is the core difference between those born before the innocents died and those born after. I should stress, I have nothing but respect for you as fellow Samza, but it would be irresponsible of me to indulge this. I should stress I have nothing but respect for you. Oh, sorry. Reader isn't a real entity. Reader is an identity you provided for an infinite number of people. That's why it's immortal and inhuman. It isn't real. Any humans can be Reader at any given time. It won't die until humanity dies. It's a concept. Rosette, how does that invalidate my point? Either way, they don't like your answer. That if they don't like your answer, then they don't like your. Oh god, then your answer sucks, and you should let an archivist answer instead. Warbrave, I'm not sure why you're acting so vitriolic towards me. Rosette, because you're pissing me off. We need an archivist. Wilbrave, I am your archivist and your obfuscator. If you'd like, I could tell them the story with more authenticity. I could tell it from the perspective of whatever writer you'd prefer. But the innocence is dead, so we cannot bring back the archivist. What does innocence mean in this term? I mean, I guess it could be literal innocence. Monomoko realizing the gravity of what her actions actually encompass. Rosette, except I told you I don't care about the innocence. I only care about bringing the archivist back, so do it. Wilbrave, you're being unreasonably harsh towards me. I'm confused. I believe I've done a good job. I provided a massive amount of information. I don't believe it was that confusing to follow. Durjin, the issue is that you're the last thing trying to protect the innocents. Durjin. Oh, sorry. Well, Brave. Durjin, I hope you've been well. Durjin, there's no need for an obfuscator if the innocence is already dead. You're playing the role of both archivist and obfuscator. It's unnecessary. Brave. So it's obsolescence then. Then is it better if I die? Perline, you can't just go sit on a bench or something? Monomoko, disorganized, resetting. Wilbrave, there is no need for a storyteller. I don't need to exist. In my opinion, I believe that means I'm free to die. Is that incorrect? Perline, I mean, I think we still need a storyteller, don't we? An archivist is about the past. Maybe it could still be about the future. Blanc. Oh yeah, like one of those choose your own adventures. Caroline. Yeah, there you go. Bring back the archivist and the obfuscator, and you could be the adventure guy. Wilgrave. Wilbrave. I am a girl, and adventure guy is not a real title. Regardless, I think that would be sufficient. I would rather not die, so I don't mind shifting my role. However, we don't need an obfuscator anymore. If the obfuscator's role is only going to be to protect innocence, the innocence is already gone. Rosette, excuse me, objection. Soul existed way before the archivist did, right? So shouldn't he exist independently from the archivist? Everyone involved. Please do not worry. You've rested, and you'll awaken feeling refreshed. You are different. You are changed, but you are not ruined. You are not tarnished or tainted. You are simply changed. You are born. Let my love revive you wholly. Kalanor. Sukri! Sullian. I feel hungover. What a total crock. And Reader Ven had a chance to speak their minds. What? Seventh full moon. Welcome back. Reader, welcome back. We have a body? We get a body now? We have a body now? Rosette, what? Oh man, that's what you really look like? Wow. Godmother, I'm gonna ask that we leave the archivist and the reader together for some time alone. I believe they have matters to discuss. Thank you very much. I'm so curious. God, we have a body now? Sorry, my thing is lagging again. All right, we're back. Kalinor, my head still feels fuzzy. Solian, it should. You're a rabbit. Kalinor, what were we talking about again? Solian, the people who have authority to run experiments at KFTI. Kalinor, right. Reader, please ask away. Also, just as a reminder, I haven't seen the designs or sprites of the Mokos yet. Let me know when we could look at those. Are we able to look at them after we finish Pink Staffside and then we start transitioning into like between Pink and Blue? Or am I going to have to hold off a bit longer? Just let me know. Solian, the people who have the authority to run experiments at KFTI. Kalinor, right. Reader, please ask away. Rotten Core of Alps. Hello, Kalinor. I hope your head clears up soon. We were wondering which people are authorized to conduct experiments on who and with what criteria. Kalinor, that's quite a bit of information. Let me compile that for you. Solian, hey Sol, good to see you. We missed you just as much as we missed Kalinor. Kalian. Kalinor, sorry. Dr. Yanakura, Dr. Turnasuke, Dr. Tadamatsu, Dr. Higashigaki, Dr. Otori, Dr. Tanabe, Dr. Kitamuro, Dr. Kawasaka, Dr. Itoki, Dr. Taizen, Dr. Nemato, Dr. Kurogome, and Dr. Senjaku. Those are all the doctors who have held the authority to lead experiments. They all had the authority to conduct any and all experiments on any and all staff ranked lower than themselves, provided the experiments were first approved by a supervisor. For supervisors, that would be department heads. For department heads, that would mean Dr. Yanakura. For Dr. Yanakura, it would make her wholly unaccountable. What else would you like to hear? Sorry, what else would you like to know? Rotten Core of Alps. We did miss you both, Sol. We're just unsure if our reactions would overwhelm the two of you. As for our question, we are interested in finding out how many staff members passed as a result of these experiments. Kalinor, within the lab, the number is limited. What do you mean within the lab? I mean, I guess we're technically also killing the students as well, so I guess they technically count as dying via the experiment. I guess Yanakura came up with that, right? The killing game, I mean. Hold on. Hold up. But are you saying that there, like, even before the killing game, were there more people who outside of like the lab that were experimented on and died? Sorry, Kalinor, within the lab the number is limited. I'm going to review the list, but to keep things succinct, I'd be simplifying the language into an X was killed by Y format. Know that I mean they died in an experiment led by Y. Dr. Itsuki was killed by Dr. Yanakura. Jesus. Dr. Toma was killed by Dr. Khan. Dr. Yagi was killed by Dr. Khan. Dr. Sakurada was killed by Dr. Khan. Dr. Sushiruda was killed by Dr. Khan. Dr. Takanishi, oh god, Takanishi was killed by Dr. Khan. Dr. Suga was killed by Dr. Khan. Dr. Tanabe was killed by Dr. Khan. Okay, not true. That one was Yanakura. I guess with pulling the trigger, I mean. Dr. Unishi was killed by Dr. Tanamatsu. Dr. Inui was killed by Dr. Tanamatsu. Dr. Sungawa was killed by Dr. Tanamatsu. Dr. Kirino was killed by Dr. Tanabe. Dr. Kasai was killed by Dr. Tanabe. Dr. Yusuda was killed by Dr. Tanabe. The remaining doctors were not responsible for any deaths. That's a lot. Khan has the biggest fucking body count. Roncourt of Alps. That's a lot of dead people, especially after Dr. Khan's belt. That's what I'm saying. Not surprising, but nevertheless upsetting to know about. How come Dr. Itsuki died in an experimentation led by Dr. Yanakura? Solian, very good question. Who knows? Probably another reckless mistake. She's fond of those. I don't know why Okazaki's face just came into view when I spread that. Commodore, me, I know. Solian, next question, please. Roncourt of Alps. Alright, question retracted. Instead, can we ask about Dr. Carino? She's been the focus of a recent conversation between two staff members. Kallenor. Ah, Dr. Carino Megami. She was the doctor in the psychology department who was selected for an experiment conducted by Dr. Tanabe, who preferred to experiment on women from the psychology department specifically. The psychology department had women? Kallenor. She was a 36-year-old female. Her experiment involved cellular dissolution. Her body was broken down. She survived through the records she kept during the experiment, which Dr. Irita holds onto. She detailed the physical and mental experience of having her body fall apart with the full knowledge that she was meant to die. Her way of speaking was rather poetic, making her journals a particularly enthralling keepsake. Do you have any further questions? Roncourt of Alps. Yeah, actually. Why did Dr. Tanabe specifically target the woman in the psychology department? Kallenor. There are two reasons for that. Firstly, as a female biologist, Dr. Tanabe has a unique understanding of how difficult it was to reach a status of prestige in the medical world as a woman. In her eyes, the fact that these women had managed to reach prestigious positions in psychology meant they had a strong resolve, which was something required for her experiments. Secondly, Dr. Tanabe believed that women, particularly in the field of psychology, were more susceptible to hysteria. She often labeled adverse effects of her experiments as hysteria, allowing her to navigate around disciplinary measures. What else would you like to know? Supports women, respects women in the fact that they managed to get like prestigious positions in psychology, hates the fact that they're doctors in psychology. Rancourt of Alps. Sorry for loading you with too many questions, but what type of experiments does Dr. Tadamatsu lead that end up with death as a psychologist? Kallenor. In this case, all suicides, including those performed on impulse, are counted as casualties of the experiment. Please stand by while I compile data on each experiment. Solian. Perlu. Kallenor. Dr. Onishi Yumeka died as a result of cranial trauma due to repeated self-inflicted blunt force during dissociative fugue. Jesus. That occurred during Dr. Tadamatsu's mirror box study. The mirror box study was framed as a sensory feedback experiment intended to test visual perception synchronization. In reality, it was a brutal isolation procedure. God. Dr. Onichi was confined for 17 days in a chamber where the walls, ceilings, and floors were. Oh, God, that sounds horrible. High reflection mirrors, including a one-way mirror monitored by the staff. She was kept under constant lighting with no access to sleep cycles. By the 7th day, she began arguing aloud with her reflection. By the 12th, she stopped using first pronouns and spoke of herself in separate persons. On the 17th day, she fractured her own skull against the mirrors. Dr. Inui Toa died as a result of suicide by overdose, staged as a compliance experiment. Jesus. While I would typically avoid disclosing information freely, it was relevant for the sake of clarity. Dr. Inui, while male, was assigned female at birth. Oh no. That's not looking good for Simi right now. While I would typically avoid this is okay, sorry. Dr. Inui was misled into joining what he believed was a study on resilience and long-term stress adaptation. Tadamatsu instead subjected them to a regimen of psychological reconditioning, stimulating maternal attachment theory, and body regression. The experiment ran for 54 days. Solian. Yeah, no, we're not reviewing this one. It's too weird. Maybe we could proceed with some kind of redaction? Of course, Rita knew their opinion on that idea and expressed it accordingly. Ron Core of Alps. Of course, great idea, Sol. Reader. Of course, great idea, Sol. Solian. Perfect. Go ahead. Kalanor. Participants were gradually denied autonomy, clothing selection, like redacted, clothing selection, and communication were all stripped away. That they were only forced into infantilized routines, including supervised feeding, sleep schedule, and redacted, framed as necessary containment. Uh, Daily therapy included falsified audio logs supposedly recorded by him, edited to make sure it appeared that he endorsed the treatment and was thriving. On day 54, Dr. Inouye was given access to a private journal room for trust restoration. He wrote a single line before swallowing a fatal cocktail of antiemetics and sedatives meant for resilience threshold testing. If I cannot live in my body, I will not live at all. Dr. Tadamatsu noted, promising data, the link between identity violation and accelerated collapse was even stronger than hypothesized. Dr. Sungawa died as a result of having jumped from an observation deck during a panic induced episode. This experiment was deceptively simple on paper. Test the limits of instruction following under stress. In practice, it was a methodological campaign of psychological dissemination through forced complacency. Dr. Sungawa was assigned to monitor synthetic patients, actually simulated, or in some cases, sedated volunteers, and given control over their stimuli and treatments. Over 21 days, he was coerced into worsening the conditions of these individuals via fake ethical approvals and altered biometric readouts. On day 16, he was shown. Okay, this one is just the fucking Milgram experiment, huh? On day 16, he was shown a live feed of one of these patients seizing and gasping for breath, and was told falsely that pressing a button would save him. When he did, the system played back a voice validating that the patient had been euthanized. From that point on, the study focused on measuring Dr. Sungawa's mental degradation through targeted isolation, subtle taunting messages, still a good man, and reward conditioning for compliance. He jumped from the upper research deck 3 days after being informed falsely that one of the patients had been his son. No further deaths have taken place under Dr. Tanamatsu's lead, as her personal experiments are presented halted in favor of her participation in operating in the killing game. Do you have any further questions? Roncore of Alps, are you two alright? Those are some heavy facts to recount. Kalinor, I'm fine. This doesn't bother me anymore. It's nothing more than factual information regarding incidents that are no longer ongoing, so it's fine. Solian, I'm a nerd, but that's just me. Kalinor, Dr. Tadamatsu's experiments are very often extreme, and I have completely limitless knowledge of her cruelty, so I've gone somewhat blind to it. Most of her experiments did not result in death. Several performed on her current staff went without casualty, regardless of whether or not they were more or less severe than those listed here today. Dr. Muranaga alone has undergone 5 different experiments in this past year at KFTI. Jesus Christ. Would you like more information? 5 in a year? With this? Alright. Ron Core of Alps. I'm sorry, we're still processing the previous information shared with us. It's not possible for you to share is it possible for you to share the details of Dr. Muranaga's experiments with the same redaction as before? Kalinor. Yes, I can do that. Please stand by while I compile. Solian. You have a stronger stomach than I do, reader. This is making me queasy. I'm bad with this stuff. Kalinor. Experiment 1. Dissonance mirror study. Measure the impact of manipulated self-perception on cognitive processing speed. Dr. Murnaga was seated in front of a large one-way mirror daily for 3 weeks, tasked with giving verbal commentary on variation research reports and reviewing footage of psychological experiments. Unbeknownst to him, the reflection was a delayed and digitally altered version of himself. God. Subtly changed over time. Color slightly modified, lips slightly off sync, eyes darkened, subtle errors. After a week, Tadamatsu began correcting him during debriefings by referencing behaviors she saw. One's only altered Al- one, one's only the altered mirror versions displayed. God. When Dr. Maranaga protested or showed confusion, she dismissed it with clinical disinterest. You're misremembering again. You should really work on your perception issue. He began to distrust his own body, micro-expressions. Often rehearsing his expressions before speaking, he asked if he could stop using the mirror. She denied the request. Experiment 2. God. Compliance wardrobe task. Observe the erosion of professional identity through appearance manipulation. Every morning for 1 month, Dr. Murnaga's lab uniform was replaced with a slightly modified version. At first, the changes were subtle: a missing pocket, a pastel undershirt, sleeves slightly too long. By the third week, the changes became more demeaning. Brightly colored socks, embroidered name tag patches with misspellings in Dr. Murnaga's unusual kanji, and similarly disrespectful modifications. God. When Dr. Murnaga asked about the clothes, Dr. Tanamatsu responded, interns don't get a vote in uniform policy. Other staff were instructed not to comment with Dr. Tanamatsu's direction. She occasionally told them in private, it's better for people to see you as soft. No one likes interns who try too hard to look like real doctors. Dr. Murnaga became visibly uncomfortable in his own skin, often fidgeting trying to adjust his clothes mid-task. He started skipping group meetings, citing stomach pains. Experiment 3. God, this sucks for Maranaga. Jesus Christ. Experiment 3. Error Accountability Protocol. Explore guilt conditioning through performance and error amplification. Dr. Maranaga was assigned daily administrative tasks with fabricated data intentionally seeded with small errors, decimal misplacement, outdated charts, invalid patient ID numbers. Each time he submitted work, he was confronted about the mistakes in a highly formal disciplinary format. The tone was kept coldly disappointed. That the Tadamatsu often made comments such as, you're getting sloppy again. You were better last week. That's a real shame. She escalated it into staged meetings where he was forced to sit silently while he reviewed his pattern of unreliability with senior staff, none of whom had context for the falsified errors. Dr. Muranaga developed a persistent hesitancy before submitting work, double and triple checking meaningless forms. Eventually, he began apologizing for things that weren't wrong. Experiment 4. Social Invisibility Task. Measure the impact of deliberate social exclusion from the workplace cognition. For 2 weeks, staff were directed to ignore Dr. Muranaga in all informal contexts. No greetings, no eye contact, no reaction to his questions unless necessary for safety. He was still assigned collaborative tasks but treated like a ghost within them. Dr. Tadamatsu maintained politeness but exaggerated distance, addressing him only as the intern. In one briefing, she told another staff member, oh, don't worry about Muranaga-san. He's not really part of the conversation. At the end of the study, she reinstalled stated normal treatment without warning or debrief. Dr. Bernaga initially assumed he had done something wrong. He spiraled into self-doubt and hypercompliance, leaving excessively detailed reports and thank you messages that were never acknowledged. Experiment 5. Exposure Posture Assessment. Examine shame conditioning and vulnerability response through sustained physical humiliation. Oh. Dr. Baranaga was told he was participating in a study on posture and neurological. God, I don't want to read this. Neurological alignment, a fabricated excuse by Dr. Tadamatsu. The real goal was to push him into a sustained state of powerlessness and embarrassment through degrading position and language while maintaining a veneer of clinical legitimacy. There's a lot of fucking redacted here. During each session, Galahad was instructed to undress to his underclothes and redacted, intentionally redacted, and redacted. He was then directed to stand, kneel, or redacted for extended periods, kneeling on a foam mat with his hands palms up on his thighs, sitting with legs folded under and arms extended, palms pressed together, standing against the wall with his chin tucked down, maintaining eye contact with a fixed marker placed at waist height. Dr. Tadamatsu monitored them silently, making notes on the clipboard. Occasionally, she would add corrections like back straighter, no slouching. We're observing how you carry yourself. Your breathing is shallow. Are you nervous or just embarrassed? If he would adjust himself or broke posture without instruction, she would gently reset him with a gloved hands and notes. You're losing discipline. Are you tired of being watched? Each session ended with a timed silence in which Galahad was told to reflect on how his body presents itself to others. With no pain, though no pain was involved, the repeated positioning and ritualistic tone created a strong association between exposure, compliance, and humiliation. Galahad reported increased discomfort during unrelated physical assessments afterward, avoided on contact more frequently, and began intensively standing with his hands behind his back in non experimental contexts. Before I was kind of making a bit about him needing, like, because he wanted to be a child psychologist, like him needing therapy in order to get over murdering children, or at least being forced to murder children. Yeah, no, I think he needs an actual therapist at this point. Solian, for the record, we don't get to see the black squares. Those are all for you, lucky bastard. Kalanor, would you like to review the experiment files of any of the other psychology subjects? Grandcorp Alps, do you reckon it's possible to compile those into SAMSAs? Kalanor, one for each psychologist? Radncor of Alps, yes, if possible. We don't want to burden you with too much. Kalanor, I could see to that. Though admittedly, it's going to consume quite a bit of time and energy. Please don't expect to see me for some time if this is what you want. I'll get started. Sony, is that okay? Solian, I mean, I don't love it, but whatever. Reader's kind of a pervert, so it doesn't surprise me that they were like reading this crap. Reader, we're not a pervert. We're knowledge seeking. Solian, you're a knowledge seeking pervert is what you are. Shoo, let us work. Thread closed. Terminal found. Okay. Should we do two more? Have we hit 4 hours? I think we've hit over 4 hours at this point. Yeah, we've hit over 4 hours and I had to reset the stream. So I gotta like fix that up at the end of it. Let me just save a bookmark. We're gonna bookmark it here. Gonna bookmark it here. Gonna bookmark it here. Okay, I mean, that was pretty interesting. I mean, that was pretty interesting development so far. It's nice to see some of the old Mokos coming back and how they've changed between like Monomoko's innocence and like I guess innocence or like willing blindness to what she's doing. That's interesting. And it's interesting to see how Tanabe's life ended with Yanakura stepping in. And this weird, like, I don't know, maybe it's just Khan just having to cling to his former abuser. Do I don't know, like, is this Stockholm syndrome? I think that's a form of Stockholm syndrome, right? It's interesting to see that aspect in him, and it's interesting to see more of like Yanakura's coldness, if anything, and how I feel like the cycle is kind of repeating a bit with maybe Khan and Kuranasu and Seki, Maybe that's what that's supposed to be, like the cycle kind of continuing with those two specifically. I'm not sure yet, though. I can't wait to see how this all develops more and more, especially since we're nearing the end of the original game. So I'm very excited to see where it goes. But yeah, real quick updates. Once again, since my first half of the stream ended up in another stream, and I'm gonna have to go back to that. Gonna have to go back to that and edit it. Let me just do outros real quick. Um, Stream schedule has been updated. Tomorrow we're playing more Zenless Zone Zero, and at 3 p.m. Pacific time. Sunday, we're doing more 100 Line Last Defense Academy. As for next week, it's a little up in the air. I might move the Saturday stream to another day because I'm going to be busy that Saturday. I'm moving the Tetro Danganronpa Pink stream to November 1st for that. And for for the Halloween stream, I'm going to be playing a horror game. Right now, it's tied between Mouthwashing and No, I'm Not Human, but Ib is also on there, and so is Iron Lung. So if you want me to play any of those games, go ahead and vote while you still can. I might have to do a tiebreaker vote on the 23rd or 24th if it's still tied. But right now it's tied between Mouthwashing and No, I'm Not Human. Other than that, I have a Discord link in the channel page in the description below. Go ahead and join that, trying to bridge the gap between the Twitch and YouTube communities. And also, speaking of which, I'm trying to hit a follower goal on Twitch. I'm at 25. I'm trying to get to 30 followers on Twitch and then blocks. But like, if you have any other recommendations, go to the Discord, add it to the suggestion box. I just wanted to be a game that's free to play and easy to access, you know? That we could all play together and then we could do a Q&A. And yeah, other than that, not much else I can really add onto that. Thanks for watching, thanks for being here with me, and until then, don't mind me, I'm just some dude on the internet, and I'll see you guys next stream.